Hello, this is Joe from Nerd in Korea. We are continuing our budget modal cycles, and then we are looking at the Mirage Charm cycle. So this is an interesting one. So these are all budget, very budget. They're under 25 cents. So that's pretty good. So this is the complete Mirage Charm cycle. This is the first charm cycle. This is the original right here, which is kind of neat. They're interesting to look at because you can see a lot of differences in card design. So yeah, if you're looking for examples of like showing power creep, compare these to like later charms. You're gonna be like, oh wow, yeah. These still do have some good things to them. In the right deck, I think they could be great, but like comparing them directly to things that are printed in the last like 3 or 4 years, oh yeah. Oh my. Number 5. Chaos Charm. So for 1 red, you can give a creature haste is what it means. Deal 1 damage to a target creature. Okay. Destroy target wall. I think they thought walls were going to be a really big thing. I think they probably could have been if they had been kind of more implemented with more mechanics in mind. I would have given walls banding and defender. Defender, most walls have. Banding is like out. I think it makes a lot of sense. Like you're hiding behind the wall, so you kind of add the toughness. But anyway, that's a whole different rant. Anyway, 12 cents. Number 4. Ivory Charm for 1 white. So all creatures get -2 attack power until end of turn, or prevent 1 damage to any creature or player, or tap target creature. The -2 to attack could be useful against like a token deck or something like that. If they're just trying to swarm you, you might just turn their entire attack into like 0 attack. Which spells can do, so maybe it's a overly situational where there's cards like, you know, that can just cancel all the combat damage, so definitely better options now. Tapping a creature can actually be quite useful though. That can really like make a huge difference in how combats go. If you tap down 1 creature, they're 1 good defender, then you're kind of getting a cakewalk attack. Anyway, 10 cents. Number 3. Ebony Charm. Okay, these are getting better as I go through them. The first 2 are pretty lackluster, but yeah. Anyway, so for 1 black, choose 1. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. In a lifelink deck, if you're trying to set off some kind of trigger, having this at instant speed could be very useful. Remove from the game up to 3 cards in any player's graveyard. Graveyard exile is something decks miss too often. Its recursion is a really common thing for people to use. Not a lot of decks are set up to like counter it. Anyway, or target creature cannot be blocked this turn except by artifacts or black creatures. We call that fear now, right? Granting evasion. Even just for those 2 options, right? The granting evasion and exiling from a graveyard. You're going to be able to use 1 of those in a game guaranteed. If you have this card in your deck, you're going to be able to use it, and it will be useful. So anyway, 22 cents only. Number 2. Seedling Charm. I actually have this one from back in the 90s. So 1 green, return target creature creature enchantment to its owner's hand. That sounds weird, right? Creature enchantment? There's a reason. We say aura. It means aura. Okay, so return an aura to your hand. Lots of Selesnya or green decks in general do like auras. So anyway, regenerate target green creature. So it gets destroyed, you just regenerate it. I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean they leave the battlefield. So if they have like auras attached or anything, they just stay there. It's okay. Or target creature gains trample until end of turn. Granting trample. Oh, okay. Recursion, granting trample. Even if you can use, if you've got some auras in your deck, it doesn't even have to be a massive aura deck. If you've got an aura you're going to be able to want to get back at some point, this is already worth putting in because it gives you the option. It doesn't say you have to do that. It isn't a card that only does that. It gives you really nice options, I think. I got to build an aura, a green aura deck, or a green heart, or with green color identity. I mean, anyway, 20 cents. Please hit like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. It does. Number 1. Okay, Sapphire Charm. 1 blue now. So target player draws a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. I really like this. It kind of sneaky protects it from discard effects. So you can't discard if you haven't drawn it yet, right? So there's one advantage right there. Also, it targets any player. So this is something you can kind of use politically as well. Target creature an opponent control phases out. So you just take it out. If you don't want to deal with it, you're like, okay, you're not there anymore. Amazing for any combat, really. Yeah. Or target creature gains flying until end of turn. Again, adding evasion is always nice. I want to go back to the phasing thing though. Also, if they have some kind of triggered ability, use this on their upkeep, and then, yeah, they untap it, you phase it out, and then they can't use any kind of like activated, not triggered, activated ability. Anyway, 14 cents. The List. Chaos Charm, 12 cents. Ivory Charm, 10 cents. Ebony Charm, 22 cents. Seedling Charm, 20 cents. Finally, Sapphire Charm, 14 cents. Alright, take it easy.